Don't worry all, it's okay to ramble on a Sunday. And look, my hair's gone.
Hey, look, it's Sid. Not the one from the Ice Age films. Just carry on watching.
Well guys, it's VlogWithSid and it's Sunday. Easy Sunday. And as you can see, the hair is now gone. Completely. Apart from my beard still there, but anyway. I've just woken up, had breakfast and everything. And yeah. I'm not feeling 100% because I've been having a rough night. I'm still feeling a bit sick. And other things going on that I don't really want to talk about. But nevertheless, that's the way it goes sometimes. Alright, it's easy Sunday. Gonna get some reading done and hopefully reply back to every comment and what have you. I'm feeling really rubbish at the moment, so yeah, I don't know. Some more medication for me. Don't know what I'm doing. Like I say, because it's Sunday, I've got nothing else to do, and that's it really. Well guys, after a few hours of just doing hardly nothing, watching videos and things like that, no, I haven't commented back to anyone. I've been chatting to some people, and it's one of these days today, I guess. There's just a lot of things going through my mind, and yeah, anyway. But on a productive note, I am looking at still writing my books, as well as writing some sitcoms, because I have a few written down that I wrote years and years ago. Now, obviously my intelligence has got better than it was back then, but I'm sure I'll sort something out and post it on my other channel, because basically the other channel is just stuff to dump on because there's an audience there, and you know, if you want an app review quickly, like if the developers want views and people to buy it, then they've got an audience there, because I know that works. Because if you've got an audience, basically, you know, that's the way it works. Yeah, I'm still not feeling 100%. Sorry for the closeness there, guys. I've was trying to reach for the charger because I've got it on an extension so I can go across my desk. Yeah, so I'm going to be looking at doing sitcom writing. Basically, I have an interest with it. And this whole thing with me and the Big Bang Theory and reading books and things like that, it's all to do with how I like creative. I like to be creative and, you know, and things like that. So I'm trying to get myself into a stable position where I can bring content that's good for you guys. You know, people say these vlogs are good, but they may be, but the thing is, it's not always what I want to do. I want to do stuff creative. Yeah, thank you very much, whoever just rung me from an unknown number. Flip's sake, just cut my camera off. Anyway, so I love to be creative, and the reason behind it is because years and years I've been a web developer. I've written short films, I've written a book and things like that, and you know, I always like to be creative because then it shows how much I feel for the things that I do and how much people care. My beard's molting off. People always say that you know, I can sing, I can do this, I can do that, I'm multi-talented, which maybe it's true, but I don't want me to come across as being big-headed or things like that, but the reasons why lately I haven't really been so creative is because of my pain and things like that. And as you've all been well aware, that I've been so sick that it's, you know, been like the last couple of years that I haven't really been able to do much. This is why I had to give up a lot of my programming time, a lot of creative time, and that beard won't stop annoying me. I had to give up a lot of creative time because of my illness, and you know, the people that I've worked with over the years. I mean, John, who I done Twist of Fate with. If I can find the video on YouTube, it'll be down there. But I worked with John on that as this sound recordist, so the sound man. And John's a great director, and you know, I couldn't ask for anyone better to work alongside. The story was very well written. Danielle, who done the camera work, you know, she was fantastic. And away from the directing stuff, writing books, I mean, me and Steve are writing books together. You know, once we sort something out, I mean, it's something that's not going to happen overnight because of schedules, and like, we've got different lives, and you know, we've got our own lives, you know, we're not always bosom buddies. Well, we are really, but you know, Steve's always there for me, and so is his other half, Denise. You know, they're great and things like that. You know, they're always there for me. So, in terms of writing the books, they're the ones that are helping me write my life story. You know, Steve went out of the way to, you know, buy me this book to help me write my book. And also, you know, we've bought apps together and stuff like that. Or the programming side, which I've always had success with. You know, I used to make so much money from programming. I used to be a server level Linux technician, which is a quite expensive thing to do, because you've got to know your job to get paid. And also, I've been doing PHP programming for years, web development. I don't know how many people I've worked with in that field. So many companies off the scale that I can't really name, but off the scale that I've worked with, very high up companies. But all because of an illness now that I can't do any of that. See, this is why I document all my life, and this is why I do everything every day, and bring myself into the media to show off what I've done. So, you know, I am going to get back into short films and writing short stories and books and whatever else, and finally do something productive in my life. No matter what I'm going through, no matter how much hurt I'm going through, I will always try and succeed at what I'm doing. Anyway, so that was a long enough 5-minute rant. Well, it's not a rant, but anyway. But all the people that I'm working with currently, and all the people I have worked with, has been a blessing. It's, you know, I've never faulted them. You know, everybody who supported me, even people on Facebook like Mark Somerville, Little Rich, always been there. And everybody on here have supported me 100%, which I thank you all for. You know, there's not a day that goes by I don't thank everybody for taking the time just to watch me, to support me and things like that. So enough of me going on. You know, like I say, everybody I appreciate, and you know, hopefully you'll still carry on watching me through the years. I plan to do this for years, even if my illness is going to, you know, still get me down every day and still, you know, progressively just piss me off. But yeah, I'll carry on. So my plan is still to go travelling throughout season 2 to season 3, and it could go on to season 4, but it just depends on how I feel. You all know it's not easy. If you're suffering with a chronic illness, it's not easy. And the elements you have in between of good times and bad times, that, you know, it's not easy. So anyway, so my plan is still to do that, and then but before that I still need to buy a laptop, which has to be a MacBook for me. Personal preference, I use Macs every day. I use, well, a Mac. I've used Mac since 2007. I transitioned over from Mac, you know, back in 2007, and got myself into debt at the same time as buying that. But anyway, that's another story entirely. My debt days are over. Anyway, so yes, that is what I'm going to be doing. I need to buy a laptop first, because going away, I'm not going to ship an iMac with me. So hopefully you all can understand that, yeah, I need that portability because I need to be in contact with my family. I know I have my iPhone, but, you know, going away to a country I don't know and things like that, it's kind of something I need to have. And I'm not trying to show off or anything like that. It's just the way it is, really. I need something like that to help me, progress. So anyway, enough of me going on. So I'm going to see what this day holds, and if nothing else comes of it, then anyway, guys, enough of me rabbiting on. This is going to be the end of today's vlog. I still don't feel well, but nevertheless, I'm going to get in bed, start watching season 4 of Big Bang Theory, and sit with my writing pad, and start rewriting some of this stuff that I mentioned earlier, because it'll give me something to do. Or I've got that 50 Shades of Grey, which from what I hear is, for women, is 50 Shades of Pervert, but anyway, 50 Shades of Perversion even. But nevertheless, I'm only on chapter 2, so it's a long way to go. So thanks for everyone, and everyone that I mentioned, and who I've worked with over the years. There's times in my life that I just wish I could turn back the clock and take away all my illness. I was ill throughout the time that I ever did any stuff, or any film stuff that I did. And, when I was working with, for example, John, I had a really bad attack like I did yesterday. But the one, like it was 2 years ago, or last year, I think it was, that one sent me into hospital. So, it's not easy. Anyway, enough of me rambling. Like and favourite down in that section. Subscribe up in that section. Remember, any links that I mentioned today will be down below. Remember, share Sid because Sid shares you. And always remember, stay on the Sid side and take it easy.